Hello and welcome or welcome back. Today we're just going to be playing some more Killing Floor 2, and it's my birthday week. So we're going to be talking about stuff, I don't know, probably like normal, nothing special. So yeah, I don't know if that sounds fun or interesting to you for any reason at all. Seek help. But before you do that, please consider doing all the things that YouTube likes and that I appreciate very much, and we'll get right into it. Thank you all for chilling, by the way, like always. Ooh, there's that stutter. Yeah, it's the week of my birthday, turning even older. I'm 35, by the way. Feel like I'm 15 still. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. It's like it's weird. It's a mental thing, you know. And you get those people that are like 70 years old and they're like, "You're only as young as you feel," you know. And it's like also a mindset thing, not necessarily a physical thing. But I think that comes with my generation. We kind of just don't grow up. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really do much. Don't really do much for my birthday. Just kind of chill out. Never really did. I don't know what you guys about you. It's not today, or is it today? So I just figure I'll make a week out of it. Because my channel, it's my birthday. I do what I want. Anyway. Did you guys hear about, so like there's something that I left out when I talk about gaming, right? Was the fact that like BioWare, BioWare is like done. I totally forgot about that because like I just stopped giving a shit after Dragon Age Veilguard. I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, I loved Mass Effect. I enjoyed the other, what was it, Dragon Age Origins. You know, I enjoyed that back in the day. You know, not maybe, I don't know. It's not really so much my, my game anymore, but yeah, so didn't EA, I think EA, did they downgrade in their stocks yet again? I think it's the second time that it happened in the last, like, year. I can't remember. I could be totally wrong with that. I know I probably should know this shit if I'm going to talk about it, but that's, like, the beauty of it. We can, like, have a conversation and stuff. I say something stupid, one of you guys correct it. You know, it's a beautiful relationship that we have. Yeah, to me, it's almost just like, how can you fuck up that badly? Like, as that kind of company, as something as good and as great as BioWare, you know, like they were such a good. Oh man, like the storytelling. I don't even have to fucking say it. You know what I mean? Like I do that. I find myself doing that all the time. It's like I start to find like, how do I praise this game or this whatever? And it's just like, how can you already? Like, what can I say that hasn't already been said about some of these? You know? Like with Mass Effect, those games were just great. Even the third one, I liked the third one too. Was it great? Fuck, I mean, it wasn't great. The second one was great. That was a fucking fantastic game, man. That was just too good. I never like, I don't know. I had so much fun with that game. Hours just mining planets, just like and upgrading your shit. You know, it was just so good. And then Dragon Age, the depth of Dragon Age, that Origin and what was it? There was another one in there that was pretty good. I can't remember. I think it was the one that I can't remember now. I'm pretty sure that it was free on Epic at least. I'm pretty sure the one I'm thinking of was the one that was given away free on Epic like a couple months ago. If you're in on it, if you're not one of the Epic evil people, which you know I don't like Epic. I never given them any money, right? But I have taken 1,000,000 of their games for free, so I can appreciate that. I like this map. I never played this one. I had it on my in my workshop or whatever the fuck for the longest time. Never played it. Pretty decent. Feels like an actual map. Yeah, so that's the news on that shit, if you can call it that. Because people already knew that shit already. Haha, fucker. Yeah, how about we just do this? And then we do this. Fuck you. Yeah, I don't know. As far as I can remember, that might have been like ooh, one of the only things outside of the Assassin's Creed BS. That's kind of worth talking about, I guess. It's kind of old news though with BioWare. Like, definitely not the BioWare that we grew up with. You know, I talked about Assassin's Creed Shadows in my last game, and just like everybody would, or in my last game, in my last video, and kind of forgot. I mean, right when I finished that video, all right, let's try and funnel some of these guys here. But after I found out that they did something even dumber. They have a female sumo wrestler, right? And then they name her Rikishi, which in Japanese I'm pretty sure translates to like a man of strength or something like that. Yeah, they really like don't give a flying fuck about anybody's culture, do they? It's just like, because if you have a culture that they don't approve of or they're not a part of, then you're not allowed to have it, even if it's fucking Japan, even if it's Japanese culture that's older, like than most fucking countries that exist today. You know what I mean? It's so fucking stupid. And then they want to try and say that people like me are the goddamn problem. Ah, suck my dick. How does that fucking sound? That is so fucking dumb to me. That's hilarious. And then the Rikishi chick just looks like a fucking fat chick. It is so fucking ridiculous, man. Like, they just, no. That is just dumb. People want, like, anybody wants to try and call me something for fucking hating on this shit. Well, I don't know, man. Go and touch some fucking grass. Go and read a book. I don't know. I failed out of fucking high school, but I guarantee you, I know more about this fucking history than most of these goddamn idiots. It's so funny to me. And then I say in the last video that I didn't hate Yasuke as a character, right? Because of, like, if you watch that trailer that came out, like, what, last week or something like that? Like, he is not, like, a victimhood character, you know, which is kind of what I was thinking he would be. You know, he's a samurai, but he's like a woe is me, feel sorry for me because I'm X, Y, and Z type of person, you know what I mean? Nah, it's actually like he was actually kind of a likable, just a person. You know what I mean? And I can appreciate that they didn't write him to be some giant fucking victim, at least as of right now. At least like that's the way it is as of right now. I mean, I'm sure that there was one point where, you know, if you like. I'm sure that there at one point they probably had him be more of a victim because like it has been delayed and all this stuff, and I'm kind of just trying to think to myself like, how is it like they must be straining themselves trying to insert a white person to be fucking the bad guy. You know, like, oh, how are we gonna add a colonial whatever guy in here and have it actually work? I bet you anything that was at the table. How do we blame whites for it? I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too much of an asshole about it. I don't really think so. Because, I mean, like, look around you and look at what's been going on. I mean, if this shit ain't happening and going, if all of this, like... I don't know, DEI and all this other shit isn't happening, then I don't know. If it's not happening, then explain it. Then explain what is happening. Because so far, this shit's been just so blatantly obvious. You know what's great? Monster Hunter Wilds, coming out at the end of this month. February, like, what, like 26th or 28th or whatever, maybe the last month of... Or maybe the last day of the month, I have no idea. But, the projections... for the sales numbers are fucking ridiculously high. You want to know why? You really want to know why? Because they're sticking to the fucking guns. Because they're sticking to what the game is. And it isn't a fucking... Okay, if you ever played Monster Hunter, then you'll know what I'm talking about. It's just a game about hunting monsters. Right? Big, ridiculous... Ooh... big ridiculous like pretty much otherworldly things that wouldn't even be able to live in the real world, essentially. You know, you can be whatever you want, really. Like, you can be whatever you want. You can be a man or woman, right? And you can carry around a giant fucking retarded weapon that nobody would ever be able to wield in real life. You know, and take out these big, larger than life fucking things. And have you ever seen the broadsword in that game? I mean, you probably have if you've seen highlights. Or if you've at least seen highlights of the game, you know. It's just a big fuck you sword. Just a big giant fucking chopper. Huge fucking thing. Nobody would be able to fucking wield that thing in real life, you know. And that's just like within the weapons that are like kind of realistic, you know what I mean? I'm not talking about like the insect glaive. Where that's just like absolutely based in fantasy. Or even the longsword, where you're pretty much just a samurai. And you cut something one time and there's like the three cuts like you're hitting it, like you're hitting them real fast, you know what I mean? It's actually pretty neat. That's one of my favorite guns. Favorite weapons in the game is the longsword. That and the hammer. I like the hammer. But yeah, no, you can pretty much do anything in those games, and they're not adding any of the message. They're not syncing. They're not like crumbling to the fucking people that are screeching the loudest. You know what I mean? Like you need to, because I've read that. If you follow anything, you've seen it, especially for that game. It's just like, where's the this character? Where's the that character? Oh, can you have pronouns? Can you have this? Can you have a guy with tits? All this other crazy shit. You know what I mean? It's just like no, it's just a game. You know, about killing monsters, and living out like your power fantasy in that way. You know what I mean? This is just fucking ridiculous. At this point, it's fucking just whatever. It's a joke, and people are seeing it that way. Hence the reason why a lot of this shit's either gonna go away, or it's just gonna be in like small projects. Which like I say, everything should exist, right? Everybody's ideas should really be out there, right? Like I believe that. If you want to have that stuff in your game, like Dustborn and what is it, like Flintlock. I don't really know how much of it was in Flintlock, but I know that was like a game that was like a part of that, whatever. I know all those games should exist, right? But then at the same time, those people also that make them have to realize that there might not be a lot of people that like it. Yeah, but anyway, there's a lot of hype for that game. I know that Monster Hunter World is still fucking huge, so we'll see. As long as that game comes out, as long as Wilds come out, excuse me, as long as Monster Hunter Wilds comes out and it's playable, which we all know that it is. Like if you follow the closed beta. If you follow the closed beta, then you'll know that game actually works already. They just need to do some balancing and whatever shit, you know, like just your basic whatever. Basic whatever stuff that they need to do that most fucking studios don't do is optimize your game, change balance things, and whatever. What I like about the team that devs Monster Hunter is that they actually give a shit about their balancing. They actually give a shit about the gameplay. The one thing I have against it is like in World, some of them bosses just feel like fucking roadblocks, DPS like roadblocks. Like, oh, you need to be able to do a certain amount of you have to do this amount of damage. You can't just fight the fucking thing with a certain strategy in mind. Like you have to have a specific strategy, not just your strategy. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. The Helios rifle. This thing's fun. Yeet.
Enjoy the flames. Voila.
You guys been keeping up on Killing Floor 3? I hope you have been. I totally forgot the release date. Was it March 28th or something? March 20 something? It's next month, late next month. late March. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so they had the official, what is it, the Siren reveal, which I've seen. I remember seeing in one of their bigger, more general, broad, whatever clips that they put out. You saw it, the Siren. I kind of gave my opinion on that. Excuse me. I kind of gave my opinion on that after I saw it. What the fuck? And I don't know. I still feel like, I mean, I saw a little bit more, and I have a bit of more of an understanding of what the characters, or what the enemy is kind of about, right? Like, her face opens up, and her neck gets really long, and then she screams, and she has, like, some sort of force field. Like, instead of it, whoa! Fucking cocksuckers. Fuckers. Yeah, I still don't really know how I feel about that, like, that design. I guess, like, instead of, like, her destroying your throwables, when she screams, I guess like, it's a straight-up force field, right? Like, it can block even bullets. Which, to me, I'm like, okay, I can see that, right? I can see that as, like, a natural evolution of the character, whatever, right? Oh, my God, why do I... Oh my God, I accidentally turned it on the alternate fire with it's just a 3-round burst. I'm like, what's wrong? But, like, they have to do some balancing with that, obviously, because, like, I don't know, if you're on a harder difficulty, man, playing this game, or the first one, the Siren will melt you. She will melt your fucking health, like, no problem. One of them. If they corner you, and there's just 2 of these assholes kind of just blocking you in, and then she comes and just decides to scream her fucking head off, you're dead. Like, that's just the way it is. So, if you can't even shoot the bitch when she's screaming, right? Like, and then if she's still doing that amount of damage, that's going to be totally broken. But I believe that, like, they'll probably balance it out to where she does less sonic damage or whatever. Because that's, like, OP. And then in others, like, people were talking about it being more scary. I don't really think that design is scary, to be completely honest with you. I think that this design is scarier. I think that the first design is scarier. Oh shit, I fucking pressed a button and... Oh, I should have had the other perks on. The other abilities, the other whatevers. Fucking asshole. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I don't find it as scary. I find it kind of goofy. But, you know, prove me wrong. That's all I want. I want to be proven wrong with this stuff. I want to be... I've been a little cynical when it comes down to Killing Floor 3 because it doesn't... To me, it doesn't really feel like Killing Floor. But I want to be proven wrong, you know? I don't think it's going to be a bad game. I just think that it won't be like Killing Floor. But I could be told... I want to be wrong, you know? Because so far, some of the designs I really kind of don't like. The spider design, the crawler designs, kind of growing on me. The clots and whatever, clots and cysts, whatever. Really, not a big deal. The bloat, meh. I don't know. I can't wait to just see the game. I want to see someone play it. Yeah, I just want to see someone play it. What's the closed beta is, I think, around the 20th of February, I believe. So hopefully we'll be able to get to see some footage for it, like actual gameplay footage, because I just don't really, you know. the Scrake with its new Scorpion Get Over Here ability, I'm like, that can really fucking ruin your day. You'll have a perfect round and one Scrake gets you, and there's a husk or two there ready to ruin your world.
If you want someone dismembered properly,
All right. It's over here.
My boots, your face.
Woo! How did he get me at all with that?
hold on. I've got to check this. It's my agent.
You bitch.
Oh, who lets anyone?
Take that, monster.
Can't outrun this.
No more.
You understand this, Citra? Come out and make your father proud.
I'm not finished with you. I'm taking you down.
What do you think you're doing?
Medium rare.
Aw, you bitch. I hate this guy. I hate this boss. He's not hard.
Find you.
Don't hurt the children.
No more.
Ooh. That'll actually fucking ruin you.
Take that, monster. There's a cloak dead here somewhere.
You're going to pay for that.
Ooh.
No. Be dead.
Oh no. What the fuck, man? Really?
Toast in there.
Yeah, okay. He's just gonna keep spamming. Fuck you. Fuck you, you punk bitch. Yeah, bitch.
I'm made of money.
Make it rain on this. Rick and Main on. Well, if you stuck around this long, I really appreciate you. Yeah, I don't really know. Just another ranty video. The only difference is it's the week of my birthday. So let's get to 100 subs. Let's do it. You know, come on. We only need 5 more. And then after that, let's get more. Let's go to 100,000. Let's go to 100 million. Let's take it over. Let's do it. Yeah, I'll stop ranting and rambling. Just let me know what you think down below. What do you think of Killing Floor? Are you excited for the new game? Are you excited for the new Monster Hunter? I don't know. But if you just please consider doing all the things that YouTube likes and that I appreciate very, very much. Thank you so much for hanging out. It really does mean the world to me. You guys have a good one, and I will catch you on the next one.